Hello my fellow Potterheads, witches, wizards, muggles and squibs. Today I'm going through 30 fun facts from the making of the Harry Potter movies. Before I do so, if you love the Wizarding World as we do, please hit the subscribe button, because it really means a lot to us. Now it's time to grab on tight to your broomsticks and join me through these fun 30 film facts. Number 1. The scene in the Chamber of Secrets, when Aragog first appears, had to be shot multiple times. This is because Bella, one of the Mastiffs that played Fang, kept jumping in front of Daniel Radcliffe to protect him. Number 2. Alan Rickman, despite appearing quite austere in many of his roles, liked to play pranks. He was particularly proud of the time when he slipped a fart machine into Harry's sleeping bag. In The Prisoner of Azkaban, all of the students and teachers were sleeping in the Great Hall. Snape and Dumbledore were having a discreet conversation among themselves. As the machine went off and everyone broke character, the only thing discreet was, how on earth did Rickman do it? Speaking of how did he do it, my third fact is, how does anyone manage to break 160 pairs of glasses and 60 wands over the course of 8 films? Because Daniel Radcliffe sure managed to. Number 4. In Half-Blood Prince, our favourite female professor had to wear a wig. Dame Maggie Smith was undergoing chemotherapy at the time, but is fully recovered now. Number 5. As you may know, in the UK, the first Harry Potter book is titled Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. However, in the States it's titled Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Because of this, it was decided that every time anyone said Philosopher's Stone in the first film, that scene would be recorded a second time, and philosophers would be replaced as sorcerers. Absolute madness. Number 6. When Harry first meets Professor Quirrell in the Leaky Cauldron, several of the background artists are also wearing turbans. This was so that Quirrell's quirky headgear wouldn't stand out and give away the disguise. Number 7. Rick Mell was actually cast as Peeves, and in fact recorded a number of scenes as him. Unfortunately, all of those were cut. He did, however, still get paid for the role, and when his kids went to the premiere of Philosopher's Stone, they thought that he was playing Hagrid. He hadn't told them that he wouldn't be in it, and that was their guess. Number 8. The chess sequence in the first movie was designed by an international chess master, Jeremy Silman. No wonder Ron was considered to be a chess genius. Number 9. Out of all 8 films, Chamber of Secrets is the longest, lasting for all of 161 minutes from beginning to end. Number 10. Gilderoy Lockhart was going to be played by Hugh Grant. However, he had to cancel due to working on other projects at the time. Don't get me wrong, Kenneth Branagh did a great job, but I would have liked to see Grant in that role. Number 11. When Richard Harris first saw his phoenix, Fawkes, he thought that it was a real bird. Animatronics can be really lifelike. Number 12. Near the end of Chamber of Secrets, Lucius Malfoy tries to curse Harry. One time, when this scene was being filmed, Jason Isaacs was asked to ad-lib this scene. At the time, he was reading Goblet of Fire, and the first spell that he could think of was Avada Kedavra. Looks like he really was trying to kill the boy who lived for freeing his servant. Number 13. The Knight's bus was actually built in order to film Prisoner of Azkaban. However, it was top heavy and would tip over while moving. More than 4 tons had to be added to the bottom. Also, in order to make it look like it was going really, really fast, the other cars in the scene were actually driving really, really slowly. Number 14. If you've ever wondered why Michael Gambon was chosen to take over the role of Dumbledore following the death of Richard Harris, consider this. Gambon also took over Harris's role in the TV show that I can't pronounce, but maybe Maigret, Margaret, Maigret, or something along those lines. Number 15. Dobby cameos in the campgrounds of the Quidditch World Cup, but only for a moment. See if you can spot him. Number 16. Robert Pattinson is probably most famous for his role as Edward Cullen in Twilight. Despite this, he has said he much prefers playing the role of Cedric Diggory. Number 17. No dragons were harmed during the making of The Goblet of Fire. It says so in the credits. Number 18. A photo shoot of 40 cats filmed over 2 full days was needed to decorate the 200 ceramic plates adorning Umbridge's office. Number 19. Bellatrix Lestrange was not originally going to be played by Helena Bonham Carter. Originally, it was going to be Helen McCrory. However, she was pregnant at the time. Instead, she took the role of Narcissa Malfoy, Bellatrix's sister. Number 20. In the films, we are given a lot more names for the Black family tree than in the books. In fact, J.K. Rowling wrote a number of new names especially for the tree in The Order of the Phoenix. Over 70 names were put onto that wall. Number 21. Most of the films came out before J.K. Rowling had even finished writing the book series. The first one to come out after all the books were published was The Half-Blood Prince, film number 6. Number 22. The real-life nephew of Ralph Fiennes, who plays Voldemort, was cast as the young Tom Riddle in The Orphanage, who we see through the Pensieve. That's pretty cool that they're related. Number 23. The butterbeer that fans enjoy was not created until all of the films had been made. Throughout the films, the actors are actually drinking orange J2O, with foam on top. I can't imagine what J2O tastes like with foam on top, but I do like J2O, so I can't imagine them complaining particularly. Number 24. The CGI fire spell that Dumbledore performed near the end of Half-Blood Prince took all of 8 months for Christopher Horvath to animate. It does look good though. That is just amazing. It doesn't age. Number 25. Supposedly, Ron's last line in the 6th movie is a whole 45 minutes before the end. I heard this fact, and I actually can't believe it, so I'm gonna go away and watch this one, and then probably post in the comments if it's actually true, because I just think that's unbelievable. Number 26. In real life, the actors who play Bill Weasley and Mad-Eye Moody are related. Brendan Gleeson, Moody, is the dad of Dominic Gleeson, Bill Weasley. Number 27. There was a scene filmed where Harry says goodbye forever to his aunt and uncle and Dudley. It contained Dudley telling Harry he was never a waste of space and shaking his hand. Unfortunately, this reconciliation was cut, so Dudley never got a hint of a redemption arc. That's kind of a shame. Number 28. J.K. Rowling had a no Americans rule when it came to casting. Despite this, 2 Americans do in fact appear in Philosopher's Stone, although neither of them have any lines. The first is Eleanor Columbus, the director's daughter, who features as Susan Bones, so you'll notice that she doesn't say anything at all. The second is Verns Troyer, who was cast as Griphook because he is smaller than Warwick Davis. He did have lines, but Davis dubbed over Troyer's lines, and was cast as both Griphook and Professor Flitwick in Deathly Hallows Part 2. Number 29. In the last film, Goyle is consumed by the Fire Fiend. In the books, this was Crabbe's fate. This was changed due to Jamie Waylett, who played as Crabbe, being convicted of drug possession. That is also why he doesn't feature any time after the Half-Blood Prince. Number 30. There is a shot in the epilogue of Deathly Hallows Part 2 where a chocolate frog can be seen jumping into the Hogwarts Express through a compartment window. This is to mirror a scene in the first movie where we see Harry's own first chocolate frog departing from the train in this same way. And just like the movies, I'm going to end with a reminder from the beginning. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of my Wizarding World videos in the future. Also, I'd love it if you could hit that like button and comment below what your favourite fact was. Thank you so much for your support, and as always, keep collecting.